Good morning, Wall Street winners. It is Wednesday, October 15th, and I was reading an interesting article in the Bloomberg based on some comments made from Jamie Dimon about a cockroach warning. And the comment was, when you see one cockroach, there are usually multiple cockroaches. And with cockroach in particular, in this case, he was referring to some cracks in private credit or potential cracks in private credit with the recent bankruptcy announcements or Chapter 11 filings for First Brands, the auto supply company, and Tricolor, another company. And he was suggesting, Jamie Dimon, that maybe you as an investor want to be careful if you're putting your money into private credit with different firms. And this gentleman here from Blue Owl, the chief executive, was commenting on the fact that this isn't limited to private credit, and it's not a pervasive problem that they're seeing in private credit. The political aspect of this is Jamie Dimon and many others that lead the Wall Street firms, they have been rather aggressively trying to get into the private credit space and increase that amount of business on their books, because it's a very profitable line of business and there are a lot of fees around that business making it profitable. And so he is trying to position these, call them smaller, maybe even more boutique firms that deal exclusively in private credit, as more risky, so that customers come to the bigger branded firms like JP Morgan and Goldman and Morgan Stanley and Apollo Management and et cetera, Blackstone, and push the money away from the smaller firms to the bigger firms. So very political there. Is there concern? Yes, there should be some concern around this concept of trade finance and subrogated loans where you're lending and maybe not having the visibility into the assets that have been pledged as collateral for other loans that are out there. You certainly don't want to be, as a private lender, giving money and having an asset pledge that's already been pledged to someone else, only to find out that now you're competing for that in the event of some type of Chapter 11 filing. Keep that in mind if you're looking at private credit. This is an interesting scenario just overall. Good luck in your trades today. If you like the videos, hit the like.